What's good, it's your boy T-Red back on the reaction, and y'all boys see the title. Y'all boys and girls not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? My fault. But y'all see the title. Y'all know what time it is, bro. It's been 2 weeks since we watched the last one. I can't speak. So that means it's death battle time, bro. And today, it's a good one. It's really a good one, bro. We got 2 heavy hitters. But I get to that right now. But before we get there, make sure you hit that sub button, hit that like button. We at 760 on right now. Let's get this 775. That was the goal. But y'all can go ahead and smash that goal. Y'all can go crazy and destroy the goal. The goal is 775 by next week. Y'all might as well go ahead and break that just cause, like, you know what I'm saying? Why not? But with that being said, let's get to the reaction. Alright, y'all, this is Death Battle. Martian Manhunter. Manhunter versus Silver Surfer. You know what I'm saying? DC versus Marvel. I already told you, I'm going with Silver Surfer off rip. That's my guy. I rock with Silver Surfer. But we better see what happens. Let's get to it.
Martian
Let me turn this fan off real quick.
DC Space Ranger.
The Silver Surfer, Marvel.
I only know distractions in the background. I only know distractions in the background.
Secrets beyond our comprehension. But these sage superheroes have seen more of it than any of us could ever hope to.
Let's get it.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And I'm Aaron. Let's get it.
Job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
That boy Silver Surfer a heavy hitter, but so is Martian Manhunter. I'm gonna give him his respect. But Silver Surfer?
Mankind has looked upon the night sky. The stars have beckoned the brave to search the unknown.
Talk to him.
And explore its endless wonders.
Like Dr. Saul Erdell, who's kind of a doctor in the same way Dr. Pepper is a doctor.
What does that mean?
This guy's got no formal education, but that didn't stop him from messing around with some ancient tech he stumbled upon.
He was desperate to live out his boyhood dreams of exploring the cosmos. So with the tech's advanced capabilities, Erdell created a machine that would bring the cosmos to him.
He pointed the machine at Mars, pushed a button, and hoped for the best. And it worked. Erdell summoned a real-life Martian right before his very eyes.
I mean, he a good doctor.
When in doubt, just push buttons. Never fails.
The mysterious and powerful alien known as J'onn J'onzz,
yes, sir,
the Martian Manhunter, immediately started using his incredible powers in front of the Doctor, like mind reading and shape-shifting.
Which was just the tip of Erdell's discoveries. Turns out, Martians have complete control over their bodies and can transform into practically anything, like a freaking dragon, an exact duplicate of Wonder Woman down to her central nervous system, or even a totally generic green monster that loves cookies.
They can also shoot lasers from their eyes, fire psionic blasts, turn invisible, and phase through anything. Even Green Lantern constructs and force fields that Superman couldn't get through.
On top of all that, they've got a crazy healing factor. John has regenerated back from a single limb, tiny pieces, or even a puddle of goo.
I know about tiny pieces. That's a little crazy.
Inspiring power overwhelmed Dr. Erdell's poor human heart and caused him.
Mind you, my fault. I'm not pausing, but we're 3-6 right now with the rankings. I got it right 3 times. I got it wrong 6 times. We're gonna see if I get it right today. I'm going Silver Surfer.
Damn. Well, at least he accomplished his goal before he bit the red dust, right? Anyway, John used his shape-shifting abilities to hide amongst his new world by assuming the identity of a recently deceased detective named J'onn J'onzz. God, what a crazy coincidence. Comic book writer, you clever man.
Detective J'onn J'onzz
6'7"
for many years, solving cases
and
helping as many people as he could from the shadows. But eventually, he stepped out, revealing himself to the world, and helped found the Justice League of America.
And John definitely holds his own in the supergroup. He once pulled the Earth alongside Wonder Woman and Superman, who has stated that of all the beings in the known universe, he would be afraid to fight John.
And he should be afraid. Superman wouldn't be the first Kryptonian John has gone toe-to-toe with. He's manhandled Ultraman, who's basically evil Superman from another universe.
Oh, wow.
And Superboy Prime, who can shatter reality with his punches, and is also evil Superman from another universe.
That happens a lot in the comics.
The King Angel from a literal army of heaven. He's held his own against Darkseid, the manifestation of tyranny in the DC universe. And he's fast enough to catch up to Supergirl and Superman, who we know flies so fast he can burst the bonds of infinity.
I didn't know you can do that.
Basically, he's just as strong and just as fast as a bunch of crazy gods and demons.
While J'onn's strength and speed are obviously very impressive, it's also no secret that his greatest asset is his mind. He's one of the most powerful telepaths in all of the DC universe.
That's a tough power to have, bro.
But he can also shut them down altogether. And he once made Mr. Plexiglass, Mr. Mixed Pickles.
Who's this?
Your name, that's whatever. Anyway,
I
he got
understand.
him to subconsciously say his own name backwards, which God only knows because I can't say it forwards, which canceled out his powers.
His psychic defenses were strong enough to protect the Justice League against a worldwide telepathic attack. And his ability to sense people's feelings is so strong, he can feel every sentient being in the entire galaxy.
Oh my.
He once outthought Perpetua from the Omniverse. Who's that, you ask? Oh, just a freaking creator of the entire multiverse. She's basically the god of everything.
Jean needed to connect his consciousness with everyone on Earth before Perpetua
he's sounding a little
up.
better.
He pulled this off by using his mental abilities within the span of Planck time. Literally the smallest possible measurement of time. In the time it takes you to count to 1, Jean could count to 1 and fly across the universe and back over 200 sextillion times.
He outthought God. He's a faster thinker than God. And it didn't end there.
trying to gas
John
him.
took a punch from her and walked away with just a bloody nose. And when she disintegrated him into basically nothing, he
came back.
regenerated back.
Oh man.
From God.
The Silver Surfer like a
Batman
god.
has said that in order to kill Jean for good, you would have to literally destroy every single atom in his body one by one.
God damn. Yeah, if I didn't
Silver
love
Surfer got the power
alliteration
for that,
so
bro.
much, I'd say we change this guy's name to Martian God Hunter or something. He's basically invincible, right?
Not quite. Jean
Fire.
is not without weakness. He has a very real vulnerability to fire.
Yep.
At times, it has completely overwhelmed him to the point where he loses control of his body.
And not just literal fire either. Jean was once tricked into just thinking he was surrounded by fire, and that was enough for him.
Even
Wow.
still, Jean has been able to overcome this weakness.
Yeah, he
He's fought
have.
enemies with fire abilities and even taken hits from fire attacks, which leads me to believe the weakness, while potent and still able to cause real physical harm, is mainly psychosomatic. What are you doing?
I heard what you said. Weakness to
Oh
fire
my.
is just
I
in
think
your
you're
head.
hurting yourself, my boy. Hey, yo, this man lit his hand on fire.
Another
Oh my
win in the
gosh.
mind column for sure. And to think there's a whole planet of these guys out there.
Fact. That's like
Unfortunately, that's no longer the case.
his
Before Dr.
his
Erdel's strange
nephew or
experiment,
niece?
Jean's own
Young Justice.
brother used the Martians' telepathic connection to each other against them, and the entire planet was plagued with Ronmir's curse.
As
Wow.
long as they stayed telepathically connected, every Martian was vulnerable to a mental fire that would overwhelm them and burn them from the inside out.
Which sadly worked very well, because the fear of fire is something Jean shares with his fellow Martians. Centuries earlier, the Guardians of the Universe, a group of immortal aliens who
my.
run the Green Lantern Corps, feared that the Martian race could become too strong. So they programmed the Martians
Understandable.
with that genetic weakness to fire.
Jean was able to survive the fiery curse by cutting off his mental connection to his people, including his family. Unfortunately,
Wow.
his wife, Myria, and their daughter
She moved
couldn't
on?
live with the isolation, and he had no choice but to watch them give in and burn alive. Damn.
Racked with grief and survivor's guilt, Jean was left to wander his homeworld
Yikes.
all alone. His only
He's
solace
a niece.
being shape-shifting into his lost loved ones to convince himself they were still alive.
Oh my God. Jesus, John.
Yikes.
That is so sad.
That pain
Facts.
has undoubtedly shaped who Jean is. In fact, the trauma he held onto so tightly formed a literal spiritual connection with those lost souls. A telepathic connection so strong, it kept them from finding peace in an afterlife.
So you made him suffer.
Again, his grief and telepathy
Made him
were
suffer
so
too?
strong, he prevented an entire race of people from moving on to the afterlife.
It
sounds
wasn't
kinda
until
selfish.
years later that John could return to Mars and release those souls by finally letting go. And not to forget them, but to embrace his new life and his new home. A place he would defend time and time again to make sure the Earth never suffers a
Oh
fate
my.
similar to Mars.
To experience
ripped that boy
all of
heart
that,
out.
to truly know what it feels like to be alone in the vast universe, but continue to use your
Ew.
wisdom and power to help those in need, is what makes the Martian Manhunter such a noble hero.
On a planet packed with other incredible heroes, Jean really has set himself apart. He's risen through the ashes and emerged, the heart and soul of the Justice League.
Okay. He sounded
episode
cool.
of Death-
Alright, let's see what Silver Surfer talking about, man.
Zen La. a virtual
my
utopia,
guy.
free from any and all crime, poverty, and disease.
And home to Norrin Rad, which I've gotta say is the sickest, most radical name I have
Norman
ever heard in my
Rad?
entire
He's pretty
life.
rad. You got him.
He was a brainy kid who was raised to live a life of
I didn't know his
reason and
backstory, though, I ain't gonna
intellect
lie.
over one of gnarly adventure.
That is until the technologically advanced society came
Galactus.
under threat from the devourer of worlds, Galactus.
Yep.
So Norrin struck up a deal with the World Muncher.
Oh,
In
my lord.
exchange for sparing his planet, Mr. Rad offered to leave his home behind, become Galactus's herald, and seek out new planets for him to scarf down.
Yep.
And once Galactus agreed to the
Gave him
deal,
that power.
he imbued his new herald with the power cosmic, transforming him into the
Silver
Silver Surfer.
That's so tough.
Equally tubular name.
Get a surfboard,
Wow,
bro.
you rarely see it.
The power cosmic grants the
6'4".
surfer near unlimited energy, as well as matter manipulation,
Seen the Wizard of
phasing,
Oz.
super strength, speed, and invulnerability, just to name a few.
The surfers basically got all of Galactus' space magic, just on a smaller scale. And Galactus uses that power to fight guys like the In-Betweener, an abstract being from the overspace.
The surfer used the power cosmic to serve Galactus diligently for nearly 100 years, during
Yep.
which he ensured that the planets consumed
on now, he got a
would
surfboard.
sentient life.
That's
That is
tough.
Until the surfer accidentally offered up a planet with life, which drove him crazy with guilt. So Galactus tried his best to suppress the surfer's emotions, erase the painful memories, and make it easier for him to find planets with tasty, delicious life, guilt-free. How nice of him.
And
Bruh.
it worked for a while until the surfer
Got
reached
to Earth.
Galactus's mighty mind manipulation wasn't enough to bury the surfer's true nature for
Fantastic
good.
Four.
With the help of Alicia Masters and the Fantastic Four, the
Yep.
surfer turned against his overlord and saved the Earth from being eaten.
But even after all of that, Galactus just let the surfer keep his powers. At any point, he could have just taken them back.
Being the source
But
of
why?
the surfer's powers, yes, he could. But Galactus has continued to let the surfer have the power cosmic out of respect for his first herald.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
See, that's the kind of respect
That's
I'm
respect,
asking
respect.
from you. Anyway, ever since those mental gymnastics with Galactus, the surfer made sure nothing like that would ever happen again.
And he's been successful, like when Psycho Man failed to trick the surfer with his illusions,
Smashed
or
his
when he was
Infinity
briefly trapped
Stones.
in the Supreme Intelligence's mind when it was using the Mind Stone.
Wow.
With some of those mental threats behind him, he could finally
Oh,
take
nah.
to the space waves, kick ass, and monologue about the meaning of
That's
life
lit.
in the universe.
All of which he's quite good at, especially that last one. It's thanks to the abilities afforded to him through all that cosmic energy.
It's seriously crazy. He can rearrange the molecules of anything he wants into
Wow.
anything he wants. He can force you to just feel pain in general, and he can even control elements, not just earth, wind, and fire, but anything in a boogie wonderland like gravity and the weather.
He's got enough power and energy inside him that he once
This man can do
created
everything.
an infant star to serve as a new light source in a universe devoid of light.
So just when he needed it, he was able to pop out a baby son? That's convenient.
That's the
Why is there a
power
monkey there?
cosmic.
But we can't forget about the sick board he shreds the stars with. This thing's basically an extension of himself. He can transform it into a sweet sword or into pure cosmic energy. And
sword?
if it breaks, he can just form a new one.
On his board, the surfer has traveled at incalculable speeds on multiple occasions. He can fly faster than Thor, and even once flew so fast he reached the future.
Even without
Hey,
his
yo,
board,
he can time
once
travel?
broke free from energy shackles that would zap away his power within the next nanosecond. Gnarly, brah. He once outsurfed a wave of universal destruction.
This man got
He had
this
to
man got a
survive
10.
all of existence as it was being torn apart. Now, I've seen some choice waves in my day, but if you ask me, that's one too bad for watching on the beach with a brew.
You're hitting it real hard with all this surfing lingo. He's honestly not that kind of guy at all.
Righteously
Thanks.
disagree with you, dude. You are carving up my brainwaves into an A-frame swell that I just can't bail. I'm waxed, man, waxed.
The Silver Surfer is a tragic figure who is always weighing his
going on
choices
now?
through every angle of morality. Like when he set out to destroy the new host of the Star Brand, an energy source that grants his wielders virtually infinite power, capable of wiping out all life on Earth.
The Star Brand seems to choose a new unknowing host at random. Could be a good guy, could be the most evil person to ever exist. But despite that threat, the surfer spared the new Star Brand once he found out she was carrying a child.
He decided to bear the weight of
child.
any potential consequences on his own shoulders,
I would've killed-
instead
I'm not
of
playing.
squashing any and all hope that the child would use that power for good.
What'd he do?
I get it. He's a righteous dude on a surfboard.
Exactly. And in the surfer's case, a keen sense of morality also comes with a
That
keen
movie was
sense
cool.
of his surroundings in general. He can see enemies even when they're invisible and can sense incoming threats, to the point where he
Gene?
can sense someone approaching approaching even before they've left their own home.
He can also absorb energy his opponents throw at him. Anything from psionic energy to a freaking star. The surfer can even do it when he's on death's door.
Oh
Hey,
my.
Wiz, what do you think the doormat on death's door says? Probably like, knock 'em dead, right?
What are you talking? Now, it does take a lot to get the surfer
I don't know.
to death's door. He's taken a blast from the Infinity Stones, survived being smashed into pieces, crashed into the Big Bang, and played catch with a star.
He caught it and then threw it right back at that punk Deadpool.
Deadpool threw it?
I hope you like a big ball of gas in your face, you tool.
Reed
How did
Richards,
Deadpool throw-
the
how did Deadpool
smartest
throw
man
it, though?
alive, has said that the surfer is probably the most powerful being in all the galaxy.
And even after years spent drifting through the galaxy, he's still built strong bonds, like with the Fantastic Four, the Defenders, and with people like Dawn Greenwood.
But somehow, he always ends up alone in space, searching for answers, searching for beings that need his help, searching for something that could replace the home that he lost all those years ago.
You ain't gonna find it, my boy.
Weighed down by the guilt of his servitude and the pain of his sacrifice, which was ultimately done in vain. Cause it doesn't seem to matter what the surfer does. Zenla is destined for destruction. At this point, his home world has been destroyed 4 times over.
Despite
my.
it all, this tragic hero still manages to take everything in stride.
Now we gotta
as
keep
he
this city.
surfs the stars and fights tirelessly to preserve every being's right to live.
Come on now, he's a good guy. All right, y'all, it's time for the death battle, bro. I'm going with Silver Surfer still. I'm not see, last time I changed my answer. I ain't doing that again, bro. Silver Surfer, it is what it is. Let's get to it.
And we've run the data through all possibilities.
Silver Surfer, bro.
It's time
Silver
for a
Surfer,
death
Silver Surfer.
battle!
Come on. I didn't see the move. I know what he gets down, how he do.
In all of my journeys,
Oh, this Martian
I've
Manhunter?
never seen anything quite like this.
I assumed your journeys would have made you rather familiar with places like this, Nordenrad.
Oh, you know, oh, he read his mind.
Should I say, Silver Surfer?
Oh, he can transform to someone else too?
Tell me why you have summoned me here.
Enough!
Yes, sir. That mind control don't work on him. Mind don't matter. Let's get it.
What are you hiding?
This man chose to fly through the rock instead of going to the left. I got hit on Martian Manhunter because I'm Silver Surfer, man.
Tell me yours.
That's easy. We do it all the time.
I must end
Come on.
this.
Exact. I can do it too. Come on. Get it, man. Yeah, I can't be wrong again, bro. I'm tired of losing. Right now. Like I said, I'm 3-6. We ain't going out like that, bro. That mind control not gonna work, bro. We do this.
In hiding. I can feel your presence.
Oh my, you grabbed a man by the throat. Pause. This man turned to a dragon. Not gonna lie, that was kind of tough. Come on, go to the sun. Oh, he only that's hot. The sun's hot. Hit him with whatever sun shuriken. Let's get it.
Nothing can best Martian might.
Your will is admirable, but will alone is not enough.
Oh, I was about to say that's not about to happen.
The pain.
Oh, he made someone feel pain. He did say he could do that.
You and I possess the same knowledge.
That only one of us can survive, and we know not why.
I hope you can live with the uncertainty.
Victory comes with no certain satisfaction. I may never know why we were made to fight. If violence is ever truly justified, but perhaps there is something worthy in the battle.
Myria.
Something beyond my understanding.
John, that got deep. that took a turn. What the heck? But
Wiz, what the hell?
What did I say? That's 4 and 6, man. Y'all was hating on me. I know y'all ain't believing me, bro. Y'all ain't believing me.
Both the Silver Surfer and the Martian Manhunter were two extraordinarily
But now
powerful
that was
beings,
tough.
each with very
That dragon
high
was tough.
power sets.
So they both had counters
Let's hear.
for almost everything they could throw at each other. They could both phase through
Better
objects,
regeneration,
rearrange
collectors.
molecules, and regenerate their own bodies.
Power
But
up,
arguably the biggest thing on the Martian Manhunter's side
Okay.
was his formidable telepathy. The Surfer has had his memories erased and his emotions manipulated by Galactus. So it would stand to reason that Jean could pose a mental threat to the Surfer.
But the Surfer has resisted mental attacks many times. When Psycho Man played on the Surfer's
Yeah,
guild
Psycho
and
Man.
pretended to be his lost love, the Surfer saw right through it, and he escaped the Supreme Intelligence's mind when it was using the frickin' Mind Stone.
These two could have gone toe-to-toe around the universe for a long time. But when it came down
Come
to
on
it,
now.
the question was, who had the power to put the other down for good?
They both have some serious
man got a
healing
ball- oh, they both got
factors
ball
and have
heads,
come back
but
from
still.
basically nothing. But if ending Martian Manhunter meant destroying his every atom one by one, the Surfer has the means to make that happen thanks to the seemingly endless well of energy that is
Facts.
the power cosmic.
It's truly an overwhelming source of unlimited power. And outside of Galactus stripping the power away from him, the Surfer is never without it.
It's like a battery. Even if Jean could drain all of the cosmic energy, the Surfer can just recharge it. And he's used that power to destroy planets, defeat Galactus-level threats, and can basically accomplish anything with it.
While
Yup.
both of these
OP,
philosophic
bro.
heroes tend to hold back out of a respect for life, there's obviously no holding back here. And the depth of Silver Surfer's abilities gave him the win.
This Martian was harsh
This man got
and
his
mellow,
sun-
so the
sun
Surfer had
turn
to
bang-
wave
sun-
goodbye.
sunburn. Oh my
Bodacious
gosh.
Cowabunga Hang Ten Ninja Turtles.
The winner.
Who's next,
is the
man? Who's
Silver
next,
Surfer.
bro? We 4 and 6. We getting a positive record by the end of this. By I don't know. By the end of
Thanks
what?
for watching.
Something.
Stay tuned. We have a new
Right now, we
deathbattle
4 and
releasing
6.
every 2 weeks
Give me
this
3
year.
more weeks.
Click
I'm
the
gonna be
join button to
positive.
get new perks and extra content. Planet level members even see death battles before anyone else.
Oh,
so
wow.
don't miss out.
Who's next? Who's that? What are those? That a dragon, bro? I don't know. I don't know what people are. Who is that? Billy Cypher versus Discord. What is that? I don't know what that is. But y'all see it, man. Y'all sat here and doubted me. I felt myself being doubted through the camera, bro. I don't know which one of y'all did it, but I just felt one of y'all doubting me. Y'all know I usually lately and not in the past I picked the wrong answer a lot of times. But it's not the past anymore. I'm right. Right now we 4 and 6. Give me 3 more death battles, I'm trying to say. And I'm gonna be positive, bro. I'm gonna be 7 and 6. I ain't getting no more wrong. So with that here, you just heard it first, bro. I'm not getting no more wrong. But y'all see what Silver. I called it last time we watched the death battle. I said Silver Surfer gonna win, and what did he do? He won. So if y'all not subbed to my channel, hit that sub button. I earned it this now. I got it right, bro. I earned the sub. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Y'all see what we do, man. It's your boy HK Reacts. We out of here.